bicycles to come to school. तो वो 1.5 किलोमीटर जो है वो ज़्यादा न रहे तो बच्चे और जो है गर्ल्स आ सके, तो इसलिए साइकिलें फ्री दी जाती है.
बिहार में NDTV में they've shown.
Yeah, same here, Haryana too. And girl children and OBC, they get cash reward or award or incentive
when they pass 12th
to have completed 1 year. अगर 1 साल स्कूल में रह गए तो 2,000 रुपये मिलता है सरकार की तरफ से लड़की को, और 2,000 बहुत है उनके लिए. हम उनकी बात कर रहे हैं, उन परिवारों की बात कर रहे हैं जिनकी महीने की आमदनी जो है वो 2,000 रुपये से 4,000 के बीच में है. अब सरकार ने 4,000 कर दिए BPL को, पहले 2,000 था. तो अब 4,000 रुपये या उससे कम को BPL माना जाता है, बिलो द पॉवर्टी लाइन. तो इतना इंसेंटिवाइज एजुकेशन का पैकेज जो है दुनिया में कोई सरकार नहीं देती है. और अब उसका आउटपुट अगर हम देखें या आउटकम देखें, कुछ भी देखें, तो फाइनली यही है कि जो 5वीं का बच्चा है उसको दूसरी कक्षा का नहीं पता, जो 8वीं का बच्चा है उसको 5वीं का नहीं पता, जो 10वीं का बच्चा है उसको 8वीं का नहीं पता, और 12वीं का बच्चा है, यानी कि फाइनली दे क्लियर 12th एग्जामिनेशन विदाउट रियली नोइंग व्हाट डेसिमल और फ्रैक्शन इज, विदाउट रियली नोइंग वेदर दे कैन डू द डिविजन इन डेसिमल्स.
It's not just for government schools and private schools also. Kids just mark, they just write in the paper and they come out, they don't know.
Not to say that quality of education is no, that way I would say that we are still better than the US.
Yeah.
Or many other countries. So here still there is some kind of a content, and that's why our students do so well there. That's why our techies do so well there. Because वो जो स्टिचिंग काम है ना, जो छोटा वो डिवीजन का काम, मल्टीप्लिकेशन का काम, वो हम अच्छी तरह से
just tell them something to do and they'll not innovate and
do things only mechanically.
Yeah,
practically they don't have a mind of their own.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't teach them.
They're laborers, exactly.
They make them not to think.
Postgraduate laborers.
It's only about doing well in the exam.
Huh?
It's only about doing well in the exam. All these colleges.
That's another thing. So if you look at the other side of this thing, that we are only doing well in our exams, and that I'm talking about the 7%. The rest of them, when they finally, यानी कि आप ये देखिए, ये बच्चा जो है जिसको आपने ज़बरदस्ती स्कूल में दाखिल कर दिया क्योंकि आपने कानून पास किया, आपने कहा अगर ये किसी के घर पे काम कर रहा होगा तो उसको मैं जेल में बंद कर दूंगा, आपने कहा अगर ये बच्चा उसके माँ बाप को हम जेल में बंद कर देंगे अगर वो काम करेगा तो आपने जो है कानून तो बड़े टफ बना दिए कि वो इस बच्चे का स्कूल में जाना अनिवार्य है, और आपने इसको स्कूल में भेज दिया, पर आपने उसको दिया क्या? तो जब वो 10वीं कक्षा पास करके बाहर आता है तो सोचता है कि यार ये तो मैंने साइकिल की अगर मैंने दुकान लगाई होती जो पंचर लगा रहा था मेरा
तो
बाप,
कमा लेता,
अगर वही मैंने किया होता तो अब मैं कम से कम जो है ट्रैक्टर के पंचर लगा रहा होता. What have I done? In these 10 years that I have given to the schooling, what have I learned? And this you would find that through this system, as the children keep going from class to class, they realize this and they start dropping out. And so there is a syndrome called 80-80, where 80% of our children drop out by the time
they reach class
10th. And what happens is there is absolutely of no use. It's irrelevant. क्या जाके पढ़ना है वहाँ पे, क्या करना है वहाँ पे, and why should I waste that time? So through his schooling, and very smart kids, we can learn from them. They are very smart. They know that if they give this time to the classroom where they sit and do nothing, the teachers come, they don't come. If they come, they can make no difference. They know it. And so finally they drop out and they say, यार इससे तो अच्छा मैं पंचर लगा रहा हूँ या मैं गाड़ियाँ साफ कर रहा हूँ या whatever that I'm doing. So let's give that quality in that school so that they are there. If you want them to be there, you must work out a way that they are there. Right? And it's time that society, if government is not being able to, to rein in the teachers. And why can't it rein the teachers? Because we do believe in vote bank politics. Politics is all about vote bank politics. So if 5 lakh teachers of Haryana go on a strike, the government will come down. Because it is going to impact, if 5 lakh come out, close to 10 members of a family. Haryana is fairly joint family. So 50 lakh is a huge vote bank. No government worth its salt is going to do anything. So those teachers continue, the system continues. द मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम इज सच कि वो हमारे BO साहब आते हैं, वो जब भी किसी स्कूल में छापा मारते हैं तो सबसे पहले पकड़ते हैं अटेंडेंस रजिस्टर, अपने घर ले जाते हैं और टीचर को छुड़ा के, अगर टीचर लेट हो गया या नहीं आया या वॉटेवर, तो छुड़ाने के लिए हर टीचर को 2,000-3,000 को जाके दे के आना पड़ता है, तब जाके अटेंडेंस रजिस्टर वापस स्कूल में आता है।
यूपी में तो और भी वर्स देन इफ द टीचर इज गेटिंग 20,000 दे हायर अनदर पर्सन टू गो देयर इन द स्कूल्स, उसको देते हैं 8,000 कि तुम जाओ मेरी जगह, एंड वो भी नहीं जाता, वो भी शायद आई थिंक वीक में 2 या 3 दिन जाता है, तो उसको तो घर बैठे बैठे ही इज गेटिंग 12,000 और वो जो बाकी 8,000 उसको, इट हैपेंस, मैंने तो देखा है, आई हैव सीन इन प्लेसेस इन यूपी, दिस हैपेंस इन they hire teachers for checking also and they pay them half of their salary and they get, वो अपना प्राइवेट स्कूल चला रहे हैं इन बिग सिटीज़, और उनको जो छोटी सिटीज़ में जहाँ पर उनको पोस्टिंग्स होती है वहाँ के लिए वो, और जो लोकल अंडर ग्रेजुएट्स होते हैं जिनको चाहिए होता है जॉब,
Where did you read this? Where did you find this out?
यूपी में I've seen this.
It happens in
I've
my
seen this.
institute also. There is this
Firozabad
teacher,
and
he
small
is-
districts of
He's a
UP.
very big professor in some government college, but he's teaching in my institute. He does not ever go to college.
Yeah, it happens.
This is a very common thing. I mean, I shouldn't be saying it in front of them, but since we are talking, you know, in the university where we teach, in the undergrad colleges, in the, well, maybe not in the better ones, but, you know, the so-called better, but the
No,
ones
even the
which
better
are
ones,
on the periphery.
Yeah.
No, in the better ones, I think there's a bit of accountability, but in
There is?
the ones which exist on the periphery of Delhi,
Yeah.
I've been in a place where in the last 18 years that I've been in the college, there's a gentleman who's meant to be taking the economics for BCom. He's not taking a single class in a day, nobody can touch him. We can't take his papers, we can't teach them because he's appointed and he runs a real estate business. He's a flourishing businessman who owns 20 houses in Delhi and the students can pretty much go to hell. So there's something the matter with our fabric, I think. You know, there's something within us that isn't there which enables us to do these things.
When it comes to education, it is at its.
And even in the higher education also, it's not good.
Yeah.
In my university, which I came from, it's very. Has a,
There we are looking at a competition of 7%. The market size is 7%, and so a lot of private players have come in, and it is going to give this system a kind of a challenge. But when it comes to the primary education, अब जहाँ पे 80% तो गांव में है, अब वहाँ पे कौन सा प्राइवेट प्लेयर जाएगा? कोई नहीं जाएगा। तो ये एक बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है। See, college level and things like that, you see, because there's some kind of an alternative. You know, now people are finding that alternative. Okay, not Delhi University, I'll go to IIPM. At least something happens there. कुछ तो पढ़ाई होती है वहाँ पे, प्रोफेसर तो आता है कम से कम. You know, तो it may not be the best of the alternatives, but it is there. You see, so there are alternatives there because the market size is such that it can reach out. But when it comes to primary education, there are no alternatives. And can you imagine? I mean, if you were to provide alternatives in our country, it's a question of red line and blue line. I mean, as soon as you privatize something, who are these people who finally operate these private organizations? They are like red line and blue line, and they just kill. They're out there to kill. And that's what is happening. I mean, you look at education, I mean, whatever it be, with due respects to IIPM or whatever. But finally, that's what is happening. I mean, look at our higher education centers. And look at even talking about private. They're nothing but, depositories of...
but still they are more accountable than the
wealth
government.
making.
So they're essentially money making.
It's shops and rackets, actually. Rackets, I mean. So this is what is... It's a very sorry state of affairs there too. But यहाँ तो खैर, you cannot... I must take you to one of the schools to see how it happens and what happens. See, at times I have a soft corner for the teachers here. क्योंकि एक क्लास में जब आप 150 बच्चे देते हो तो टीचर क्या करेगा? We had members of of a corporate come in and say that we are going to volunteer. So I gave 3 students a class and they said हम छोटे बच्चों को पढ़ाएंगे. Sure. तो हमने उनको पहली कक्षा दी. अब पहली कक्षा में 150 बच्चे एक स्कूल में. कहा आप संभालेंगे इनको? नहीं संभाल पाएंगे. नहीं हम 3 हैं, हम पढ़ाएंगे, हम पढ़ाने के लिए आए हैं. तो एक दिन में वो बबल फूट गया और सबके हाथ में स्टिक्स आ गई